Hello and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Shanna and I make videos all about music education, piano, and creative ways to share your playing online. Today, I'm going to show you how to use the seemusic app to create stunning reactive visualizer piano videos, the kind you've probably seen all over YouTube where glowing notes fall as you play. This is the kind of video you'll be able to create by the end of this tutorial. Before we jump in, here's what you'll need: a MIDI-enabled keyboard or digital piano, a cable to connect your keyboard to your computer, and the seemusic app, which you can download for Mac, Windows, or iPad. Once you have seemusic open, you'll be greeted with a clean interface. The first thing you're going to do is enter with the wizard option. Next, you're going to click New Piece and put a title in for whatever you're recording. Click Create. You'll notice you have two options come up. One is Record and the other is Import. In today's video, we're just going to look at the Record option where you can record right in the seemusic app, which makes things very convenient and easy. You can import your own MIDI file that you've created either in something like GarageBand or Logic, or even if you use a notation software and download the MIDI for that, you can import those files. So if you're interested in that option, just leave a comment below and I'd be happy to make another tutorial focusing on those options. Once you've selected record, you're going to see this new screen that has a toggle for the MIDI and the audio. If you're going to record both the MIDI and the audio in seemusic, you'll want to make sure that those are turned on and that you've selected the appropriate device that you're using. So in my case, I'm using my keyboard, which is titled P Series for MIDI, and then I'm also recording the audio from the same thing. So you're making sure that you have the right thing selected, and then you can click Start and record. On this next screen, you're going to see the MIDI file, the audio file, and then there's also an option for a video file that we're not going to add in today. But you want to make sure that you have the sound waves lit up in blue for your audio file so that it uses the sound that you need with your video. The next step is to make sure that your audio and MIDI are synced so that the sound is lining up with the timing of when the keys are lighting up and when the notes are falling on the screen. Normally, when you record in the seemusic app, they should be synced already, but when you use other options like uploading separate MIDI and audio files, sometimes you have to play around and make sure that they're synced. So it's really easy. You can just drag the audio file to line up with the MIDI file and then play the clip to make sure that you're happy with how it looks. Next, you'll see this screen, which allows you to edit things further. We're actually not going to do anything in here today, but there are some other options where you can customize things and separate tracks and things like that. But for today, we're going to keep it really simple and just move past this edit screen. In this next step, you can have a ton of fun completely customizing the look of your video. So here you're able to choose the note colors, the particles and glow. You can change the background and you can even play with the camera angle. The best way to find something that you love is to play around with the settings until you're happy with the way it looks. seemusic is really great because you can actually see what's happening every time you make a change on the right hand side, and you can play it over and see if you're happy with what you've come up with. You're even able to save presets if you're making a series of videos and you find a setting that you really love. Once you're happy with all of the customizations that you've made, you can click Next and then Render to download your video. Depending on what platform you're going to share this on, maybe it's a YouTube short or a full video, or perhaps it's for another social media platform, you can now edit this video to suit your needs. You can see a lot of the shorts that I've posted on my channel, and if you're interested, I can make another tutorial that goes through the steps of how I edit after I'm done in the seemusic app. If you haven't already, subscribe to my channel for more videos like this, as well as other videos about music theory, music education, piano, and singing. Thanks for listening.